Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to teach you how to set Makossa praise on keyboard. Okay, so it's very simple. On the Keyboard PSR E463 is also applicable to other PSR E series like PSR E473, PSR E453, PSR E333. Okay, it's still the same settings. Okay, but just the difference might be button location. Like function is here. Maybe in keyboard 33 series you may find a button somewhere here, but it's still the same principle. Just follow the guidelines. Okay, all right. So the first thing to do is to turn on your keyboard, and when it is on, this is what you will see: grand piano. Okay, now let's dive into the main settings. Okay, so go to voice. Okay, then when you go to voice, you see grand piano. Then we look for jazz guitar. Okay, so first of all, if you don't know how to look for jazz guitar, let me teach you the simple trick. Okay, so go to here. Here you will see voice. Okay, you see piano, you see E piano, you see organ. Okay, so jazz guitar from this keyboard started from 040. Okay, yes, 040. So what we're going to do is to use the number button. Okay, we start from 040. All right, so in another keyboard, in another PSR E series, it might be 039. Just start the formula. Okay, follow the formula. So here is 040 D nylon. Okay, or di nylon. So I'm going to use my yes button in going over to the next voices, or you can use this round tone, but for me I like using this plus button. Okay, all right, when you click on this plus button, it will go to dine over. Okay, so we want to select jazz guitar, so be clicking on it. This is classic guitar, this is this one. Okay, and this is jazz guitar. All right, okay, so the next thing to do once this jazz guitar is here is to simply go to your left side of the keyboard, where you find your split, you find your dual, you find your harmony, you find your DSP. Okay, all right, these three buttons are going to be relevant, excluding this DSP. Okay, now let us start with the dual. Let's start with the dual. Hard click on dual, just a second. Okay, then it will bring out the voice, sweet flute. So the voice we are going to be using is clavier. Okay, clavier. So to find clavier, you have to be pressing on the plus until we see clavier. Okay, it can take as far as 200 or so depending on the keyboard. So you have to be scrolling, scroll, and now I will hard click on it so that it can go fast. So I'm looking for clavier. Okay, let me look for clavier. I will show you two dual voices you can use. Okay, I'm starting with the clavier. So please, if you are new to this YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel. Okay, all right, so this is clavier, as you can see from the interface. Okay, so to set it well, okay, then come over to this place. Okay, this right arrow, when you click it, you see the dual volume. Okay, it is 077. Is also good. You can set it 080 or 070. Okay, so but leave it on 080, then use this right arrow again. Dual octave, set it to be -1, so click on minus. All right, it has changed to -1. No, it was 0 before, that it has changed to -1. Okay, all right, so let's click on this arrow again. We want to locate M voice, but before that, let us activate our dual. So just click here, a click, please don't hard click, just a click, bam. Okay, you see that our dual button has been activated. Okay, so what the next thing we are going to do is to set our M volume. Okay, all right, let us continue our M volume. Let us continue. Here is S volume. We're looking for M volume. Okay, so let us look for it. M volume. It's like I've passed it. Okay, this is M volume. Your M volume should be 120, but it should be controlled from the amplifier so that it will not be sounding too high. Okay, all right, if you notice that it's sounding too high from at this 120, reduce this to 115. Okay, all right, so the next thing to do is to leave it on -1, M octave -1. Okay, then this is how it's going to be sounding. So remember that we have done our M voice and our dual. So the next thing to do is to go to harmony. Okay, go to harmony, hard click on it. Then when you hard click on it, you see country. We are looking for echo. Okay, go to echo. To get echo, use your normal plus button. Okay, all right. So we are going to use echo 8. Okay. Now when there is echo 1/8, activate the button. Okay, now it will sound like this. It will give that echo. Okay, okay. Can you see the difference? Let me off it. Let me off it. There is no echo, but when you activate it, that's the echo. Okay. That's the main Seben settings or Makossa. Okay, then once it's on, let us go to the bars. Okay, the bars, click on splits. Hard click on splits. Okay, when you click on splits, normally what should appear in your screen is dying E bars or another thing can appear. Okay, so we are not going to use this voice. Maybe finger bars can appear or big bass, but the voice we're going to use is smooth sine bars. So to get smooth sine bars in this keyboard PSR E463, click on this button until we find it. Smooth sine bars, smooth sine bars. So I'm going to hard click on it so that it can be very fast. Okay, I think smooth sine bars is 400 and something, maybe 420, 460. Let me find it. Okay, if this video is getting interesting and if you're learning a lot, please hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Thank you very much. So let us go. Okay, I've seen it. This is smooth sine bars. Okay, good. That's what you are using. Then once it's there, click on your function. Then once you give your function, click on this right arrow. Okay, all right, good. So our S volume should be, remember that your voice is 115 depending. So if your S voice is 115, your S volume should be 100. Okay, I mean if your M voice, if your M voice is 115, your S voice should be 100. Do you understand? I will say it again. If your M voice is 115, your S volume should be 100. If your M voice volume is 120, your S volume should be something 115. Okay, all right. So I'm leaving it at 100. So the next thing to do is to activate it by clicking the splits. Once you click it, you see that it has appeared on the screen. Okay, yes, it has appeared on the screen. Then the next thing to consider is your split points. So here, click here. Let's go back to split points. Okay, are you following up? All right. So my split point, I like leaving it in 0.65 because that is where I want it to be. Your split points. Okay, that's what I want it to be. Then this is the bass sound. Okay, okay. So the bass is sounding very nice, right? Why the right is, so these are the right sounds. So that's the right, your left. Okay, then when you use it to play Makossa, this is how it will sound. Okay, so when played with the two hands, okay, when played together in a Makossa vibe, let me come. So guys, I guess it was very lovely. Okay, wow, that's just how to set your Makossa with the finger bars and the lead line. Okay, if you need this Makossa beats, chat me up in my WhatsApp number, which you see in the description of this video. All right, bye bye, take care.